remember niggas told me to tune into this. I'm lacking right now. I don't got no drinks. I only got me a water bottle. I don't got no gum. I don't got nothing. But it's different because what the fuck am I talking about? Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I just be like, God damn, I can't talk. But what's different is you could pause this video. You could go get some snacks, go grab a juice, go grab a water bottle, and you could come back to the video. Me, I could do the same, but I really don't feel like doing all that editing, so fuck no. The Story of the Harlem Spartans, 22 minutes and 49 seconds. I'm gonna lie, I'm probably going to drag this video out to 30 plus minutes, so you don't want to see a nigga talk a lot, skip on to the next video. I mean, I did that little Sweden videos, and some niggas said some dumb shit. Now, like, nigga, if you don't want to see it, bro, I'm gonna lie, niggas gotta understand it's reaction videos. What do y'all niggas want me to just sit there? No, nigga, I'ma talk. So I'm telling y'all from now on, y'all niggas don't want to see a nigga talk, skip on to the next video. Niggas ain't begging you niggas to watch. You know what I'm saying? But y'all show some love. Do what y'all do. More videos come to. And to everyone who do watch, much love to y'all. Hope you boys have a good day. Keep a smile on your face. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna try to pause too much.
The Story of the Harlem Spartans.
Sad ass music. Oh shit, I was gonna say. Damn, can't see shit. Shit, yeah, squad. Alright, let me stop talking. Let me pay attention.
The Harlem Spartans, a drill group that...
Thank you. Look at me. Thank you. Man, I hate the ones where you gotta sit there and read all that shit. I'm like, God damn, man, I really didn't. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna have to read this long ass story. I'm like, fuck no. Thank you. All right, let's zip it up. Zip it up, grab some snacks. Let's get into it.
Originate from Kennington, South London. The Kennington area is nicknamed Harlem, therefore the name Harlem Spartans. The Harlem Spartans started making music 2014 in a youth center they used as a music studio. Prominent songs from the group include Call Me a Spartan, Kennington where it started, and Lowski's songs Cool Kid, Hazards, and Forrest Gump, the latter of which entered the charts. In April of 2018, Lowski released his mixtape Call Me Loose. HS often had problems with Brixton-based groups, but one gang they were known for beefing with was 410. The beef has time and time been shown in songs like Why So Chatty by HS, and the beef has more than once escalated physically. 410 member AM released the song Attempted 1.0 in 2018. The song contained many direct references to violence towards Harlem Spartans members. Skango and AM, members of 410, were later given a gang injunction from the police that banned them from entering Kennington or mentioning rival gangs in their music.
Damn, they could do that. Well, I knew they could do that, but goddamn, that's crazy.
Kennington has had beefs with the Brixton area way.
So I got a question. So when they say you can't mention, where. So instead of like, say you don't mention them, can you throw subliminals? Like, say you be like, oh, instead of saying, oh, that nigga in the blue got hit up, you be like, that nigga who was one the opposite of red got hit up. Can you use subliminals, or you just can't use, like, you can't do no dissing at all? I don't know. I wanted that. I should have watched this at nighttime. It's daytime, so it don't really feel the same. Sad music and hitting like that.
Kennington has had beefs with the Brixton area way before the Harlem Spartans came about. Like I said, Kennington and Brixton, especially OC, have beefed for a long time, but it got intense about 15 years ago, and it is still till this day. A few of the members from Harlem went to school with 410 members before they started hanging out on the streets. Some of the members had no beef or affiliations and just hung around that block and were just friends who wanted to make some money on the block, who later started making music together and created the drill group Harlem Spartans. Kennington was called Harlem for years because everyone was earning their money there, partially because a lot of users live or hang around there. Although they didn't start off with beef or affiliations, since they were chilling and making money on that block, they inherited the beef with 410 and 150 and have beefed with them ever since they inherited it and automatically got involved.
That's how it usually
the trouble
goes.
Started when the youngins from Brixton started joining 410. A couple of the Harlem youngins were originally cuckoo, Some were Kennington Park, but most of them were already close at this point and started making music as opposed to just hanging out on the block. Although HS inherited the beef with the OC, aka 410, it didn't really get involved until late 2015. Miser Mac and AM were actually good friends as they went to school with each other, but it changed later on.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This
Lowski,
music,
who was a member of HS,
yo, I ain't gonna lie, this shit making me tired. Damn. Time to lock in. Now let's speed it up a little bit, you know, or nothing crazy speed, you know, just a little extra little boost to it. You know what I'm saying?
a father who was involved with 150, so technically, Lowski was naturally a part of the 150s but later moved to Kennington, so he was kind of on the fence on what side he was on. Since HS was affiliated with 6-7, he was allegedly pressured to pick a side between Kennington and 150. The beef originates from different gangs starting to beef with each other, such as Moscow 17 and Zone 2, who started to beef with each other. HS was good with the MS-17 and everyone was cool with each other from the beginning. Since Incognito and Trizak are related, the gangs were come with each other. As time went, they started having internal beef because of Midge and Net, who started getting into a fight in PS, then robbed one of Lucicru's relative, and things were getting worse between these two gangs as members of each group started violating each other. Tizzy T and PS were good friends, so Tizzy was trying to settle the beef between Lucicru and PS, but PS turned on Tizzy D and stabbed him, leaving him in critical condition and almost died. His heart stopped beating but was revived from the dead.
What the fuck?
These two incidents are what fueled the beef between Moscow 17 and Zone 2, and it ties in with HS, as HS was good with MS-17 and after that started disliking Zone 2 and their affiliates. But not only that, 410 and HS was cool from the beginning, but 6-7, who was also close with HS, was beefing with 410 and pressured HS to pick a side or else they would turn against HS and they would also be in trouble with their own people in Cuckoo, who has been beefing with 410 for 10 plus years and 6-7 since 2012. A lot of people have been affected by the gang violence in London, and as for the Harlem Spartans, they lost 2 of their members. SA, short for Splash Addict aka Lance, was one of the Harlem Spartan members who were affected by the beef and gang violence resulting in the death of SA in Camberwell, South London, on July 25, 2018. The rumored story is that SA wanted to kill one of his oppositions with a gun, and as he was going to shoot his op, the gun jammed, which led to his op stabbing him, leaving him in a critical condition.
Damn. That's fucked up. What? Damn.
He's going to shoot his op. The gun
Rest in
jammed,
peace,
which
bro.
led to his op stabbing him, leaving him in a critical condition. He was allegedly with a member from MS-17 and had also allegedly called in Cog, but he didn't go with SA that day, which he was led to regret allegedly. There is a rumor he posted a snap where he said, "When bro called me, I should have went. It's my fault." We don't know for sure if that is true, but few sources seem to point out that that was the case, but the snap is nowhere to be found. After SA was stabbed, the guy he was with drove off with him on the way to the Camberwell hospital. There was CCTV footage that caught a scooter driver with SA in Denmark Street, Camberwell.
Fuck.
The scooter driver just left him by the street screaming for help and left, as he was rumored to have panicked and dipped because he allegedly had firearms on him and was afraid of getting taken by the cops. So he left SA's fate to the people by the street. The driver yelled help. He's been stabbed and then rushed out of the scene. It took 10 more minutes before the ambulance appeared and rushed him to the hospital. A witness at the scene said this about SA: the boy was hanging off the back of the scooter and the guy on front was screaming, "Hold on, hold on." As SA fell off the moped, panicked witnesses ran over to help as they yelled at the guy rushing from the scene on the moped, "Why are you leaving him?" SA was found by the residence chairman.
What y'all think about that? Y'all think that's an L man's, or y'all think that's a smart man's for not trying to get caught up? I don't know, my boy. I don't know, my boy. You just leave me like that. Yeah. What y'all think? What y'all think? I ain't gonna really say too much of my opinion on that. I'm just gonna say that's kind of crazy word.
Of the Crawford estate, Abu Kamara, who stated this. I can't believe it. He just left him in the middle of the road. He obviously didn't want to get involved with the police and panicked. S.A. was stabbed 5 times and had numerous stab wounds on his chest. Even though S.A. was rushed to the hospital, he died the morning after, and if his friend didn't leave him, it is a possibility he would still be alive today. The police arrested a 17-year-old as a suspect. It later turned out that the stabbing occurred on Minute Road, Camberwell. As he was found on the street, people started CPR as he wasn't showing any signs of breathing, and police had arrived before the ambulance and offered emergency life support. The hospital he was brought to was King's College Hospital, where he was pronounced dead 12:22 a.m. There is a rumor that the guy S.A. was trying to shoot was J Bands, but has allegedly fled the country as HS wants retaliation for their bro. Lowski has allegedly put a bounty on his head, and shootings around Brixton happened later that day, after S.A. died, and the police believes the shots was towards 410 and 150 members. People believe that J Bands is in Ghana now, left that life behind and living with relatives, because so many people are after him. Cuckoo, 6'7", HS, and last but not least S.A.'s father, who is rumored to be associated with some serious people, but his father doesn't live in the UK as his father got deported shortly after having lads, but is rumored to have put a bounty on J Band's head. S.A. died at his father's birthday, and he made a tribute song named S.A. Dad Love You Son, which Kaz from 150 was smoking to on a snap that is now deleted, making a mockery out of the whole thing. Incog, who was allegedly called upon to follow S.A. on this ride out, also died a week after S.A.'s death.
Yo, rest in peace. Oh.
A little more than 1 year after the death of Splash Addict, the Harlem Spartans were about to suffer another loss. One of the members with one of the most iconic lines in the UK drill scene, Biss, who rapped, "If gang pull up, are you gonna back your brethren?" Biss died at the age of 20, 6th of December.
Oh, that's that nigga. Ain't that nigga? I'm not bugging. I know that song. I reacted to that. I'm not bugging. I'll check out the end of the video. No, I'll check on my phone now.
2019, and the murderer was caught on CCTV. He suffered at least 9 wounds to his head, back and chest, and was surrounded by 4 guys armed with a knife. He was stabbed by 2 guys, Jediah Param and Elijah Morgan, who got sentenced to 28+ years for the brutal murder. Things went down allegedly because the guys he confronted had been disrespectful about S.A., who had died the year prior, and Biss got upset and asked them to apologize, but they didn't, so he went to go see them and solve the problem. They were supposed to link up at Deptford Creek around 1:15 a.m., and as Elijah and Jediah sat in the cab,
that's that
Biss
song.
was trying to assault them with a mallet and probably hit them to death. The cab drove off, but the guys in the cab asked for the cab to stop and got out of the car. Biss had allegedly dropped the mallet as the driver drove off. When Jediah, Elijah, and the 2 others got out of the car, they ran up to Biss, who was with someone, and the 2 were surrounded by 4 armed guys, and Biss and his friend were unarmed. The situation was a losing one for Biss, as the 4 guys surrounding him had the intent of killing him right there and then. The CCTV shows that the 4 guys were either stabbing or striking him. Biss fell to the ground, but got back up and tried to get away from there, but got away from the CCTV, so it didn't catch what happened next, but it was allegedly clear that the injuries he had suffered were fatal. Param and Morgan denied these charges, but was later sentenced to 28+ years, as Param and Morgan had run-ins with the law before, regarding violence and possession of weapons.
Rest in peace, bro.
His mother gave a statement regarding the loss of her son, who was not only a rapper but was allegedly about to attend university. He was intelligent and had the whole world in front of him, such a bright future cruelly cut short. Regarding Param and Morgan, she also added, "These cowards pleading not guilty and causing us to have to go through this horrifically detailed trial on how they brutally and callously murdered my baby, refusing to acknowledge guilt or responsibility for their heinous crime, speaks for itself. They made me watch my son getting killed 15 times on the CCTV
God
footage."
damn. What the Nah, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, man. That is fucked up. I'm doing good right now. I'm doing good right now. 13-minute video and I'm only 14 minutes. It's probably the best. Y'all know me. Usually I pause a lot. I talk a lot. But this time I ain't really pausing too much. I'm trying to let the video, like, I ain't trying to be one. I ain't trying to pause too much in this video, cause it's different. Word.
For itself. They made me watch my son getting killed 15
Nah,
times on the
what?
CCTV
That's
footage.
messed
An
up.
unfortunate end to a young man's life from
Rest
the
in
Harlem
peace, bro.
Spartans.
What the fuck? Rest in peace, man. That's crazy. 15 times is crazy, though. Fuck my eye.
Why would I be, fam? I'm not from Brixton side, fam. You know, I was smoking for no reason, bro.
Brother, so what happened to you? What you in jail for?
I'm in jail for Rico. I'm showing my
No,
face.
what you in jail for, brother?
I'm in jail for Rico.
What you in jail for, brother?
Rico, bro.
Brother, what's you in jail for? Do you have to bang in your face
For the
again?
M. Man,
Do you have to bang in your face again?
investigation for the M.
Fucking waste, man, fam. R.I.P. bitch, man.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man.
2016 and
peace.
2017 was a big year for the Spartans. As a group and music, they were one of the best in the country, but their affiliation to the streets got in the way of their music. Besides the two unfortunate losses of the group, the prison is a familiar place for the rest of them. Almost everyone has been jailed back and forth for a while, creating a big gap between them and their music. Lowski has been in and out numerous times over the years, allegedly for possession of weapons, knives and so on. The last arrest I've heard of was April 9, 2019. He was arrested in an Uber under a false name, and they found a revolver that had allegedly possessed and hid inside a sock. Lowski told the court that on 8th of April he had arranged to meet a cannabis dealer he had contacted on Snapchat to purchase 14 grams of cannabis. He said he had purchased cannabis from the dealer, known as D, more than 10 times previously. He claimed that once he got into a car with the dealer, at a pre-arranged meeting place in northwest London, things started to go wrong, and he believed he was being kidnapped. Lowski told the court that the door of the car was locked and he panicked. He put a gun in my face. I was panicking a lot. He said he knew where I lived, and where my mom lived. With a gun in your face there's not really a way out of it.
Yeah.
He told the court the dealer told him, "I need you to hold something for me," and handed him a gun wrapped in tissue, which the dealer told him he had to hold onto until the next day, before delivering it to a drop-off point. Mr. Mac is also another member that's been back and forth in jail. He and Blanco was arrested 2017 for possession of a revolver, who was fully loaded, and had allegedly fired 2 rounds, and also found them with the possession of a samurai sword.
Oh,
Miz
fuck.
was sentenced to 6 years for the possession of firearms and an offensive weapon at a public place.
Samurai sword
The
is
reason
crazy.
why they were in possession that day is claimed to be because Miz wanted retaliation for an attack by the Stockwell youths. Blanco pleaded guilty to the same charges, and was sentenced to 3 years and 6 months. But Ms. Mac only served 3 years in Blanco, 1 year and 3 months. Ms. only got charged for possession of a firearm with no intent to endanger life, so he only got 3 years, or else it would have been 10+ years. Ms. got out early 2020, but was recalled later, the same year in December, for violating his probation. He was allegedly lurking for his opposition, and is rumored to still be looking for retaliation, but why he was recalled isn't known for a fact. He wrote on his snap that it wasn't a full recall, so he would be back soon. When exactly is unknown, but he promised to be more consistent and unstoppable, and ended by thanking his supporters. Ms. Ormack and Super Savage was also allegedly charged with attempted murder in a chicken shop in Brixton in 2016. Ms. won the case anyways, and it was after that his career took off.
Nah, that samurai sword is crazy.
Gigi has been sentenced to 5 years and 8 months in prison, and Scratcho was caught as well for allegedly possessing a shotgun and discharged the weapon, and it accidentally triggered towards the police force, and the police chased Scratch and Gigi. They tried to escape on a moped, and was chased by the police, but they eventually crashed, and got caught. As Gigi was caught, they found body armor on him, and 2 knives. Gigi was charged
God
with
damn.
possession of
Who the
firearms,
fuck this nigga think he
offensive
is?
weapons, and bladed articles, and Scratcha got 10 years for possessing firearms, with intent to endanger life.
Damn.
T-Trap.
Holy shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. Watching this shit, god damn. If it ain't every, god now look, every nigga's locked up in fucking Spartans. This shit like a holy. Let me restart back. God damn.
Member of the Harlems, but does not rap, got 21 years for murder. He and Blacka both got sentenced to a minimum 21 years in prison for murdering Key Valley, the manager of Smugsy Ace. Key Valley had personal beef with the Aylesbury twins. And on Instagram, Key Valley posted a video of one twin getting violated. Blacka got the drop on Key Valley and called one twin, but he didn't pick up. He then called T-Trap and they both rolled to Camden to slide on Key Valley. They caught Key Valley as he was directing a music video on Camden Street and stabbed him to death, showing no mercy. Needless to say, Blacka and T-Trap will be locked up for a while. On Grills is another member who is in prison for possession of bladed articles and got 5 years, but has already been in for a while, so he'll hopefully be out soon.
Damn, man. It's crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
But one of the bigger rappers in the group who got a big sentence is TG Million and got sentenced to 12 years and 27.
Holy shit, god damn. Every nigga got sentenced, like, holy shit. I ain't gonna lie, watching this shit is crazy. Like, it's sad to watch because every second is late. Every time they bring up a new name, it's either bro got locked up for 5, 10, 20 plus years, or, you know, some other crazy shit, you know. It's sad because that's how a lot of groups are. A lot of groups, I feel like, once they really start taking off, they all get took. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the life they live catches up with them once they right before they take off and begin a new life. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of sounded pretty cool. Yeah, hey. You want to write that down? I ain't mad at it. Write it down in the notebooks.
17 for stabbing.
That shit sound tough though, I ain't gonna lie.
He allegedly stabbed blacks from 410. Even though DG has been inside, he has still been able to release some videos out to social media from his cell, with one song called Spartan Stuff amongst others. In a separate video posted from prison, in April, Million plays a preview of a new Harlem Spartans track, called Number 410 What Where, which contains threats of attacks against the Brixton Gang 410. It is claimed that TG, after the car chase, broke the window and stabbed blacks repeatedly in Denmark Hill, leaving blacks in a critical condition but survived the attack. Burner, who was inside the prison as well, has retaliated with diss track from behind bars and released it on YouTube. Burner and another guy allegedly jumped him in prison. He got beat up pretty bad as revenge for blacks, but TG got beat up for sure, but who it is isn't a known fact, but only claimed rumors and makes sense all things considered.
Nah, what? That's crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta make sure to like up. Make sure to like up the video.
The Harlem Spartans are one of, if not the biggest drill groups in UK drill history, but their story has been—
Wait, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My fault. It was my aunt. I count her as my aunt. Yeah, my aunt. Yeah, you ever got like one of them aunts where you close with? I mean, not close with, but you got a relationship with, but you don't really ever see like that. She came to visit, so I had to let her in. But let's get back into it. The fuck? Oh,
unfortunate with 2 big losses in their gang and many of them consistently going in and out of jail. It is unfortunate that the music didn't go further, but hopefully the members get their things together and focus in their music. The potential is too big to just let it slip away. This is everything from today. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more soon enough. This was the story of the Harlem Spartans. R.I.P. Biz and Lats.
Nah, man. Yo, rest in peace, Lats. Rest in peace, Biz. Nah, what? I ain't gonna lie. This is like a prime example of a story go from going right to left so fast. Like, one time, at one moment, niggas doing numbers, making songs. Next thing, half of them locked up, half of them, not half, but you know, some passed away, half of them locked up. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad, tragic story to watch, you know. That's crazy, bro. You know, like, god damn, every member it was show was either locked up for like 5 years, 10 years, 12 years, 20. Like, it's crazy, man. You know, hopefully there's come another time period where they, you know, they get out and they could, you know, carry their legacy on and really, you know, carry the Harlem Spartans back to how it used to be. I really don't know too much about them, but this video right here did tell me and show me a lot. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know bro passed away. I remember one of y'all did tell me that, but I didn't know exactly who y'all were talking about. Yo, rest in peace. Much love to y'all boys. Show some love. I know it's crazy, man. I didn't really talk that much this video. Like, usually I talk a lot. Like, at an average, I'd have probably made this video to like a 40-minute video, but I didn't. I didn't talk too much. Word. Y'all show some love. Do what y'all do. More videos coming soon. You keep watching because I'm dropping. You ain't sub, you ain't right. Yo, anything left in the dust. You do what y'all do because I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. More videos coming soon. Let's get into the next video.
Anybody, I know what you need, baby, listen to me speak.